And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm reviewing Minions, or the Minions movie, as what a lot of people call it. This was actually released, believe it was, I remember correctly, it was released in between Despicable Me 2 and 3, but it's really like a prequel, which focuses mostly, again, it's titled Minions, so it's pretty much just a full movie about the Minions. Because so many Facebook moms love the Minions memes that they just got their own movie. It has some mixed receptions, and I remember watching it in the theaters, but it had been a while, and I was able to. It was one of my DVD movies that I have on my list, so I finally got around to watching it, and I got a lot of thoughts. So let's just jump right into it, shall we? No, obviously, how are the Minions? Because in the Despicable Me movies, they're mostly like comic relief. They're not really main characters. They're mostly like side characters. They're for jokes. They're for laughs. Nothing really much. And I can say that they are still very funny in this movie. I think, at least, they are still very funny. They get into lots of funny shenanigans and are just overall mostly the same types of minions that we've seen in Despicable Me 1 and 2, and then we would see again in 3 and 4. They do evolve them a little more, which I do like, into actual characters. There's three of the minions that we mainly focus on: Kevin, Stuart, and Bob. And they actually, they talk more. They feel more. You can get more connected with them as a result, and they are more central, so that they have more character to them, which I think is really good. Which is a good character, not a good character, good step up to, other than just a comic relief character, and making them actually good characters in the movie. I thought they did really good. I also thought the Orlando thing was funny. How it's like before Disney World came around, so it's because that's movie set like in the '60s, so it's like there's nothing there, and I thought that was really really funny. Also, King Bob, King Bob. I actually have a King Bob pin from South Korea, and I think that's really funny. I should have grabbed it for this video. I didn't even think about that. That King Bob thing is still pretty funny. I do have a couple questions about this movie, though, as well. How did technology really not evolve at all for villains between the 60s, when most of this movie is set, and now? Like, a lot of the technology we see in this, Gru also has in the Despicable Me movies, as do a lot of the other villains. There hasn't really evolved a whole lot. I guess in just kind of following the motto of "the day broke, don't fix it." So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I feel like that the times would have evolved enough for that to change. Just saying. And also, with it being established in this movie that the minions are traveling from, that the minions have always been around, opens up a lot of plot holes that people have talked about, such as where were the minions between 1933 and 1945? Just saying. Never explained. And also, at the end, I was really surprised how those overalls survived the explosion. They were fine. Good denim material on those. Credit to whoever made those, because they are strong. They're very strong. You could use that in your advertisement campaign, actually. It can survive a bomb blast. Looky here. I guess it was the '60s, so I don't know if they actually followed that or not. I don't know. Maybe they did. But overall, for this movie, I still think it's really funny, but it does have it's a fairly decent storyline and whatnot. I don't know, it's just Minions. If you like the Minions, you're going to like this movie. If you don't like the Minions, you're not going to like this movie. Just saying that right now. But overall, as somebody who fairly enjoys the Despicable Me movies, I did enjoy this one too. So, For my final score for this movie, I'm going to have to give it I'll give it a 6. I enjoyed it. It wasn't the greatest movie I've ever seen, but I did find some good enjoyment out of it. So, first, anyways, that's going to do it for this review. If you've ever seen the Minions movie, I'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comments section down below. And that's going to do it for this video as well. So stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more movie reviews and other awesome stuff. And until next time, see you guys later. Goodbye.